Welcome to our house in the countryside. So if you have been following along for a while, you would know that we lived in Tokyo. A little while ago, we put out a house hunting video where we looked at a bunch of places in the countryside. And ta-da! If you watched that video, you would know this is #1 house from the house hunting video. Thank you so much to everyone that commented. It was really helpful actually getting lots of comments. Most people were saying, yes, #1 is the one that we like the most. And that helped us because we're like, okay, we're confident in this. So we went for it. And now is the grand tour. We just got the keys like 2 hours ago. If the audio is a little echoey, that's because nothing's here. So sorry about that, but come on, let's have a look. So stepping in, we basically have the entrance, the genkan. And here we have a whole bunch of shoe storage. Just my one lonely pair of shoes in it at the moment. That's actually quite nice. Pretty big storage. And then we enter the first floor. So on the first floor, we have 2 bedrooms and we have the bathroom and laundry. And then upstairs, we have the kitchen, the living, the dining, and 1 other bedroom. So we'll take you up there later. But first, let's have a look at this first floor here. So coming in here, we have the first bedroom. So this home is a 3 LDK, which means 3 bedrooms, living, dining, and kitchen. And this is the smallest of the 3 bedrooms. So this one's gonna be the guest room. And as you can see at the windows, we have a vegetable field. We're not quite sure yet who owns it, whose is it. Sometimes they're community vegetable fields and you can rent a little plot. I'm kind of hoping that's it. And I hope that a very sweet Oba-chan will come and teach us how to garden because I've never done that before. So that's my dream. But anyways, this is the guest room. Not much else to say about it. It's, small, homely, nice wooden vibes. Let's go on to the main bedroom now. Oh, as we go to the main bedroom, another thing to say is in the house tour video, which we'll put a link to if you'd like to see all the other houses that we viewed, but we said this one doesn't have much storage. It doesn't have any built-in closets in the bedrooms. There is this storage under the stairs here, and there's another one upstairs, but that's about it for storage. So we'll have to get some storage solutions, go to IKEA for that. But come on, let's go to the main bedroom. So this is the main bedroom. It's quite a bit bigger than the guest room. Sorry to any guests that come and stay. And you can see the vegetable field out the side as well. It's got a nice big sliding door here. We are yet to have curtains. The landlord actually sent us a really sweet message the other day asking us what color blinds that we want because he'll put them in because this is a new property. So everything is new. So anyways, the landlord seems really nice, which we're quite happy about. We're going to meet him later today, actually. But back to the main bedroom. Well, this is it really. It doesn't have storage, as we said, but it's quite a nice size. We already do have a mattress, which is also coming later today. And that's it. That's all we have for furniture. Just a mattress on the floor because previously we lived in a share house in Tokyo. So we need to buy all our own furniture. And honestly, that's probably going to be something that happens over a long period of time because, well, our wallets are kind of bleeding at the moment because to move in Japan, it's really, really expensive. It cost us about 800,000 yen in upfront fees. That of course included the first month of rent, but it also included things like 1 month's deposit, 1 month's key money, which is just gift money that you just say, thank you so much for, letting me rent here, and you don't see that again. You get, rental, real estate agent fees and guarantor company fees. So anyways, basically, yeah, just a mattress on the floor at the moment until we save up some more money for more furniture. All right, come on, let's see the next room. So the last thing on the first floor is the bathroom. So just in here, we have the toilet. It's, all of the goodness that Japanese toilets are. It's a washlet, it's got the bidet, it's got, the thing on the top where you wash your hands. Fabulous. What more could you want from a toilet? And then walking through here, you have got Firstly, this area with the sink, it's quite a nice big sink actually, a little bit of shelving space. We're gonna put the washing machine up here on the right, and then behind me is the bath. So, what's to say about the bath, really? So the bath is kind of just, you know, your standard bath that you get in Japan. It currently has water in it because we were told from November through April, because it's really cold here, you need to leave a little bit of water in it at all times. But soon we don't have to do that anymore. And actually, if you look at this panel here, it's got a whole bunch of buttons in Japanese. You can do things like turn the whole bath area into a drying room. So if you want to be able to just dry a few clothes, that's really handy. And it's also got, like, upstairs in the kitchen, it's got another little intercom for the bath. So if you're, you know, doing some cooking and you decide I'm going to have a bath after this, then you can fill your bath from up there, and when you come down, it'll be nice and hot and ready to go. All right, I think it's time to head on upstairs. Come on.
And so up here on the second floor, we have the kitchen, dining, living, and one extra bedroom over there. First in the kitchen, for those who saw the house selection video, you'll notice that this rack over here is new. We actually didn't know about it, so it was quite a surprise when we walked in. We're like, oh, cool. And it works out really well because, like, you need storage space for all your kitchen items, right? I'm really not sure what else to say about the kitchen. It's got all the things. It's got a nice big sink. It's got all the storage. It's got a gas burner. Oh, actually, one really good thing to mention is when we were looking for the apartments, I was really searching for one where my head doesn't hit the exhaust fan, because at the moment in the share house, it's so annoying. Every time I'm cooking, I go to lean over to check if what I'm cooking is done, and I keep bumping my head into it, and it's so annoying. It's like these small things that just grow on you. Anyway, this one, totally above my head. Super happy about that.
Can't be a big, tall foreigner in Japan.
No. I mean, speaking of being a tall foreigner in Japan, I don't know what's going on here, but
this light is new and we've got to put it up, right?
Yeah, this was also not here when we did the house inspection, but it's cool. I think we can work with it. Speaking of, so this is going to be the living and the dining. At the moment, we're kind of like trying to figure out, oh, how can we make this look good? What kind of furniture do we need? We're like, should the TV and the lounge go here? Like the dining table over here? Should we have some kind of breakfast bar with stools here? There's a lot to think about. There's going to be lots of trips to like IKEA and Nitori and all that stuff, but it's really exciting. I'm really looking forward to making this super cozy space, but I'm also really bad at interior design, so we'll see how that goes. So let's go into the bedroom up on the second floor. So this room on the second floor, we're going to make it our study room or our office space, because we both work from home, as you know, and we want to kind of take the best room with the best view. So as we're kind of typing away and like the boredom of work sets in, we can kind of just like open up the windows and look out and see the Northern Alps of Japan. I think it's going to be really, really nice. One thing we did notice, because in our tour video, the previous video, we kind of mentioned that there's not much storage space, but we didn't actually quite see this one. And it's pretty deep. We can fit quite a lot of stuff in there if we really need to. So pretty happy about that.
All right, so on the third floor, there is a loft, and you get to it by going up these itty bitty stairs. So let's go up here and hope we don't fall down.
Oh no, as the cameraman, this is a nightmare.
Come up there.
Ooh. So this is the scary staircase. You can't even fit your whole foot on it. It's so narrow.
And this is the loft. It's also a little scary because there's just this like hole here. It's not very child friendly. Someone could just fall straight down. So, you know, hopefully no friends who get drunk come over and do that. But anyways, this is the loft, and it's actually a lot bigger than we remember it. We did the house tour a month and a half ago now. Like, it was a fairly long time between when we did that and when we could move in. But the main reason for that was because, as I said, it's a new place, so we needed to wait for everything to be done. Otherwise, the process was fairly smooth. It was just, we made an application, there was a guarantor company who, you know, made sure that we're not hardened criminals and we're all good, which is normal in Japan. And then we just did the contract signing, and here we are. And here is the loft. And basically, we're thinking that it's going to be used mostly for storage. As you can see, we can easily sit up, but we can't stand up. And yeah, I'm not sure if you guys have any ideas for other things it could be used for. Maybe do leave a comment down below. It'd be interesting to crowdsource some ideas. But yeah, you can also see a lot of different mountain ranges from here. I think earlier Roy said you can see the Northern Alps from the office, but I'm sorry, honey, you cannot. You can see it from behind this window here. It's very beautiful. And you can see Mount Asama, the big active volcano that looks over the town of Saku here. Out this window, gosh, it's really nice actually. You can even see some late blooming cherry blossoms down there, just at the side of the house. So yeah, being in here right now actually feels just kind of unreal. It's so exciting to have an actual house to ourselves now, not a share house. And we're so close to everything that we want to do, hiking, snowboarding, you know, countryside travel. And we're so excited to be here and have the opportunity to keep showing you guys that and be so close to it. So please do hit subscribe if you'd like to see more Japan travel, and we will see you in the next video. Bye bye.